estimates for worldwide gross domestic product is around 75 to 85 trillion dollars. How many of you know that what does oil and gas contribute part of the GDP? Yes, it is around 2 to 3% of the GDP is what oil and gas contributes. Now, in the oil and gas industry, we are seeing a lot of changes that's bringing about after the downturn in oil and gas. It's time for us as leaders to see how technology can help build the oil and gas and support the GDP to help assist the 8 billion population where they still are starving for the energy. Yes, today I'll be talking about the various technological bold decisions as a leader one has to think about and implement, which will take us a long way in the oil and gas business. Have you ever thought about the drilling activities, which is the main forte of oil and gas? Yes, that's the premium activity in oil and gas, where people drill wells deep to around 3 to 4 kilometers into the earth to get oil and gas. The technology has helped us to have smarter drilling, which not only can be controlled sitting miles away from the location, but target the right oil and gas spot to produce the volumes. All the big companies have embraced the smart drilling concept. I am sure you should also take advantage and understand, and rather than drilling more number of wells, drill a smart well to get best out of it. Hey, are you sure you guys are looking for only data? Yes, we have plenty of data available from the oil and gas business. Is it an asset or a burden? While it is an asset, but if not harnessed properly, it could be a burden. So it's time for us to have a blockchain, which is a big time into oil and gas. So blockchain not only helps in right from the acreages what we acquire, but till we sell the oil to various refiners, blockchain can help us realize the full potential of the transaction from the time we start or identify the blocks to selling of oil. Third important thing which I would like to share is about the various things which have come in, technologies which we have added in the oil and gas space, especially fracking. Hey, have you ever thought that the US would be producing maximum oil and gas this part of the time? Well, what has happened? What has changed the landscape overnight? It's the ability and adaptability of people who embrace this fracking technology that has contributed to huge volumes of oil and gas. Remember, unless people take bold steps, we will not be in the business. How many of you have been hearing about the renewable energy capturing the oil and gas space? Yes, renewables are here and they will definitely take us in the oil and gas space, but it cannot replace the liquid fuels. What it can do the most is to ensure that the rate of demand that we are anticipating in the oil and gas space will be filled in by the renewables, and the other fossil fuel, which is coal, can not be eliminated completely. It can be substituted and then partly can be used for developing carbon products or polymers, or even can be used as feedstock. I am sure with the kind of technologies which are the breakthrough technologies, we will be able to transform the oil and gas space into the one which can help us grow the 8 billion population in this world. The other thing is about the digital transformation that has been helping this business. While digital space has been talked about in almost all businesses, all industries across the world, oil and gas has a special mention, because digital transformation not only helps increase the productivity, but it will also help channelize the resources to find more and more hydrocarbons in this world. My last take on this oil and gas for you, the leaders. The importance of oil and gas is that we need to improve the technology and also think about how we create a value out of it. My take here is, if we start looking at even recovering 1% of oil in place, this is going to fuel the nation in large for about an year. Don't you think it's the best way that can happen? All you need to do as leaders is have immense faith on the technology, embrace it, adapt to it quickly, and then go for it. I am sure with the kind of exposure you guys have, you can go for it. But you are here as a business leader to make change happen.